joined from this very site of the devastation that we have been reporting from in Beersheba with Lieutenant Dean Elson. He is the international spokesperson for the Israeli police. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Let me ask you for this. There must be first responders who would have come at that point of time. When did the missile strike take place in this building? It's a completely residential civilian area.
Yeah, so our emergency dispatch got the call approximately around 6 a.m. this morning, a little bit before that, and because our police officers have been on heightened alert since the very beginning, since June 13th, we've had units that were very close. They arrived here, including our bomb disposal units, to clear the site from missile fragments and debris so that the rest of the officers and security forces can go inside and begin their search and rescue efforts. We're talking about a residential building that sustained intense damage. You see it right here. It's not a military base and it's not a security building. This is somebody's home. It's not meant to absorb a ballistic missile. And unfortunately, we've recovered 4 individuals who were murdered here. We have a number of casualties, and the search and rescue teams are still working at this time. You can see them up there on the top floors, still going room by room to try to remove the rubble that was once somebody's home and try to uncover the civilians that might be trapped underneath.
Is there still a possibility that people might still be trapped because it's been few hours since the missile hit took place, or has this been all cleared?
No, you can see that the search and rescue teams are still very much working right now at this time, not just here in this building, but we also have police officers going building to building in the surrounding area, because when you have a direct impact like this is not the only isolated location of damage. You have buildings where shards of glass have been broken through into people's rooms, into their living rooms, debris has been flown, and so we need to check to make sure if there's somebody in a surrounding building that may have been killed in the middle of their sleep or running to shelter by glass that was blown at such a high velocity and may have killed them.
It will take a few hours before actually this entire rubble could be cleared at least, and there could be an all clear for human people there inside. Is there a sense of how many people were there at the time of impact in this building when the missile hit?
I don't have exact numbers for you. I can give you my observation here from the field. You're talking about a 6-7 floor building with about 4 or 5 apartments on each floor, so you can gather the numbers from there. Who was home, I can't exactly tell you. What I can tell you is it doesn't matter even if there was one person at the house. What matters is that ballistic missiles are being fired at our civilian communities. It's not a matter of opinion anymore, and I've said this over and over again. You've seen it for yourself as the media coming here. You see who's being targeted. Residential communities. Israel's war, and we've said it from the very beginning, it's not against civilians, but the Iranian regime is showing their true face of who they're targeting repeatedly. And I have to point out to all of your viewers and all of the viewers abroad listening, the Israeli nation is not made up only of Jews. We have people of all backgrounds here, of all nationalities and all religions. We have Indians here, we have Muslims and Christians, and they've all been targeted by these missiles. And that's why this fight, it's not just Israel's fight, it's the Iranian regime targeting all of humanity and Western ideology.
Beersheba also saw strikes earlier as well. Hospital here was targeted a few days back. Is there a sense in the community, that why this city is being repeatedly targeted under the radar of the Iranian missiles?
I can't speak to directly what the Iranian regime is trying to do. I can only again speak to the pattern, that they're targeting civilian communities. And it's not limited to residential buildings like we're seeing right here. It's also hospitals. It's places of worship. It's communities that are mixed, communities that are Arab communities in our more northern regions or coastal regions. And that's what the world needs to see right now.
How many people were pulled out of the rubble? How many are injured at this moment, and where are they receiving treatment?
We have a number of casualties. Some of them have been evacuated even to Soroka Hospital, that same hospital, civilian hospital, that took absorbed the direct hit to one of its wards, a ward right next to children's ward, for you to have some clarity on, again, who the Iranian regime rockets are targeting. But I don't want to get into specifics. What I can tell you, though, of numbers itself, though, is that we have approximately 1,300 individuals since the very beginning who have been injured. But the vast majority of that, the overwhelming vast majority, I believe even the 1,200 have been lightly injured. And the reason for that is because they've been listening to the instructions of the Home Front Command of the Israel Police. They've been staying staying in protected shelter, in underground shelters, and that's what's been saving lives.
My last question to you at this moment, there are a lot of other buildings that I see around this which have also, like you were mentioning, sustained damage. Where do the people, those who have been evacuated from these buildings, where do they go?
So the Israel government is providing them assistance, also the municipalities. We have some of them in hotels that are being treated there, places for them to stay. We also have some of them going to their friends and family because they want to feel close, secure. It's a time of unity, and so they're with them at this time. But whoever needs assistance, Israel is standing as one nation right now. Obviously, we've taken hits to our civilian neighborhoods, but it's not deterring us from defending ourselves. We understand who this fight is against, and we're standing as one.
Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. You heard the spokesperson